What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Come here with me. Come here with me. Yeah, honey, you get the picture. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? Good evening. Hi, Tanja. How are you, sweetie? Good evening. Good evening. I love you guys. Thank you for popping up, honey. Because I was going to come back yesterday, but woo, child, there was so much going on yesterday. I couldn't keep up. I said, now y'all know I'm too old for this, okay? Y'all got like 5 or 6 lives going on, honey. People tell me they're gonna come back after this part and that part. I'm gonna need y'all to hold on for a sister. Hold on for a sister, honey. And they was here and they was going live on this person page and that person page. I said, "Whoa, Jesus, give me the strength, honey. Give me the strength." Angela, how are you, sweetie? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Cause I ain't sleep with y'all last night, honey. I ain't sleep with y'all last night. Terry Lynn in the building. What's up, babes? How are you? How are you? Welcome to the chat, babes. Welcome to the chat. Cause we ain't sleep with you last night. We ain't sleep with you last night, honey. Listen, I got to know, was Love and Marriage Huntsville giving y'all dry vibes or what, honey? Because I was like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? I can't do it, honey. I can't do it. It wasn't enough for me. I did like the calmness. It did something to my spirit about the calmness and the concept of kindness. But, honey, that wasn't the kind of calmness I was looking for. I needed a little bit more, just a little bit. Look for a ghost in the chat. All right, I see him, Tanja. All right, listen, before you guys get here, mind your manners, wipe your feet at the door, stay a little while. We would love for you to chat with us, but if you don't want to, just hit the like button on your way out the door, okay? If you're here to stay, hit it while you're on your way in and stay with us. We would love to have you here, but hit the like button because it ain't gonna hurt you, honey. Kay Hayes, what's up, babes? How are you? How are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We're going to recap this thing, honey, even though I didn't get much out of it. But I did love the calmness, honey. I did love how Dr. Francis had his foot on her neck, honey. He said, y'all better stop playing with me. A bunch of grown folks out of line and out of order, Dr. Francis. They are out of line and out of order. What you got to say to them? Sure, did you see Close on Live where Knox pulled? No. What? Why does she have it? I think I saw it on Emperor's Radio, but I missed I watched her whole live, but I missed him pull it out, and I just was too lazy to rewind it. But I did see her caption, and that's what made me actually look at it. But honey, he telling us all that his mom is alleged drunk. What you saying, Knox? What you trying to tell us, baby? Tell us again. Oh my goodness. I'm so embarrassed for her. He said, tell the people what you're really doing over here in Ohio, okay? You are getting drunk, Sarita. How are you, honey? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat because we ain't sleep with you last night. I think that a lot of people were expecting drama that we're experiencing recently or social media, but these episodes were taped before. Yes, Terry Lynn, I agree. I don't know if I was expecting drama. I just was expecting a little bit more. Now, I'm a big healing person. I'm a big getting to the place where you can understand how to allow your yes to be yes and your no to be no, and to understand the value in the worth of your life. I went to a very dry season in my life myself, and I felt like I did not want to be here anymore. Never anticipated like anything like drastic, but I felt like without an individual that I was losing my mind. I felt like I could not make it. It was only by the grace of God that I was able to come out of it. And if you guys are not following me on Facebook, that's what that page is about, healing. Because at a very dry season in my life, I knew that I couldn't be the only one that went through some of that stuff. So I said, you know what, Lord, I'm going to take this and make it a positive. I'm going to tell people what it feel like to be through this. I'm going to tell people what it feel like to go through that. I'm going to tell people how to climb the hell out of it and be the best you can be, even in the midst of pain. So I'm all big for healing. That's the part that I did like. The fact that everybody was getting back on track, everybody was trying to figure it out. How do we move forward? How do we, do we stay here if it's a good thing? Are we calling the thing a thing? Are we calling the ace a ace? Are we calling a spade a spade? That's the kind of things I did like about it. I'm real big on I always say nursing was the wrong field for me. I really should have did counseling because I love a good conversation and a good debate and to get you to understand, do you see or hear what the hell is coming out your mouth? You know what I mean? And I really want to know where a person's mindset it is when they throw some of this stuff out their mouth. So I liked it, that part. I really did like that part. At Linda, I pray that Melody leaves the especially when Marcel is not about to thank Melody for coming on the show. First of all, Tanja, I saw that too. Let me take off this hot hoodie, honey, because it's a no for me. But listen, Tanja, Marcel don't have to say thank you. Okay, he don't ever have to say thank you ever again, because the best thing about life is, Tanja, is that we don't look for our thank you from man. We get it from God, and He shows us how worthy and how thankful others are for us for the reward that He gives us each and every day. Her thank you is already showing. Her thank you has already been revealed. He can never say thank you. That's why he's gonna still be in the same box he came in. Because you just bitter like that. And bitter people don't get nowhere, honey. They don't get nowhere. Dr. Francis was was the episode. Yes. Wait a tangent. That Dr. Francis be cracking me up. He be looking at them like, are y'all serious? You leaving right now? Okay. Oh, okay, do what's best for you. Dr. Francis is a whole no bars person, honey. He gonna say what the hell he got to say, honey. And he's so cute. Y'all know I love the little, I don't want to say elderly because black don't crack, but listen, the little older people older than me, I love them because they just do something to my spirit. I told you I got a soft spot for parents. And they just do something for me. But we're gonna let a couple more people get on there, and we're gonna jump right into it, guys. We're gonna recap it and get into the comments, and we're gonna do it with you, honey. Because I got something to say. And I need everybody to hear me. First, I got to get this hoodie off before I have a whole heat stroke in here, okay? Woo! Okay. All right, I'm back. Keep the comments flowing. Thank you, Tanja. Appreciate you much, baby. Appreciate you much. Yes. So listen, where'd my paper go? Okay, here we go. So listen, Tiffany and Tiffany is, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm not gonna go in order, guys. I did have my thoughts numbered, but I want to do what was more pouring out to me than anything. And Tiffany and Lewis situation, I enjoyed Dr. Francis and Love Stormy's uh look, I'm gonna mix it all up, Terry. Proper property. Okay, I got you. Yes. Listen, Terry, I love where Stormy was coming in. Like, I'm introducing the piece. I'm introducing, I'm inviting it in. I'm here, I'm there, and I'm everywhere. Stormy has another kind of energy. And I believe that if Mel continues to grow in the direction that Melody is going, it's going to be an amazing dynamic, right? It's going to be amazing because they are all introduced in the spirit of peace, right? So you want people in your circle that's going somewhere like you, right? Or in the same direction of you. You don't want somebody that's always going through hell, always got problems, inviting the problems in, introducing the problems, flying the problems in. You don't want them kind of people in your circle, because them people will drain the hell out of you, right? So if Stormy stays where she is and Melody stays where she is, which is growing and addressing the issue head on and not automatically just cutting people off, go ask them what the problem is. Go ask them, did they mean it the way that you perceived it? And then go make your decision off of that. If Melody keeps doing that, I think them two together will be an amazing influence for people that introduce drama, that introduce problems, that feel like their life can't go on without something crazy coming through. Tanja says 11 likes and 22 in the chat. What y'all doing, honey? What y'all doing, honey? That's what Tanja said. Extra smoke. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. They shame. It's extra smoke coming to the door. Like, don't play, don't play, don't play. Okay. But Tiffany, I'm going to jump all over the place, right? You know what? I'm going to stick to my notes. Let's stick to my notes, because then I ain't going to remember where the hell I was at, okay? So let's start off with Kimmy. Let me get some. Hold on. Get comfortable, honey. So Kimmy starts off by telling Dr. Francis, at this retreat, they were the first on arrival, being respectful of people's time, being respectful to, what was given to them, the assignment, to be there, right? Kimmy come in like, hey, you the one to fix my husband, which was very funny to me, right? Because when we talk about fix, we think about 100% fix, right? It's kind of like when we go to a car show, or we go to the mechanic and we go give our car to them. When it comes back, we hope that it's fixed and we're never going to have the problem again. Unfortunately, in this world that we live in, mechanics be messing up your cars and they don't be telling the truth and they don't know what the hell they be doing, honey. Even in these dealerships, they be tearing your car the hell up, honey. So we have we receive, or we perceive that the energy or what they have done to the car, it will make it correct, right? It will make it work. It will fix the problem. So when Kimmy said fix, that is 100%, but we know that's not realistically, right? Because one, we're human, right? one, we're going to fall back into what we've been doing for a long time because it's a pattern and it works like that. Patterns are comfortability states, right? And when we think about comfortability states, we think about going back and flocking to the things that we're used to, flocking to the things that we normally will, get by with. I know, like I use my kids, for example. A lot of times when I tell them we're going to change something up in the house, it's easy for me to go back to the way that we were doing things because I forget that I'm comfortable parenting like this rather than this isn't good for us to do it this way. So we're going to change it up a little bit and we're going to do it this way because I see, or this hurt you, or that hurt you, or this isn't working, right? So it's easy to fall back into the patterns that you have allowed for them to go. So I love that she said, you fixed my husband. Now, I don't know it to be true, but I can say that you fixed my husband. This is just my perception, right? Or my assumptions, better yet, that her saying you fixed my husband, it means that Maurice is more cautious or yeah, better yet, more cautious of the decision and what he does to win Kimmy over, right? Because he remembered the conversations that him and Dr. Francis may have had, and it struck the nerve. And this is what I say about the difference in Kimmy and Latisha, right? None of it is perfect. Hell, none of us are perfect, right? But the difference in them is that Maurice will take accountability and say, hey, honey, let's fix this. Hey, honey, I heard what Dr. Francis is. Maurice, on the other hand, he looks for a reason to take nothing that Dr. Francis have given to him to utilize to be a better husband to his wife or a better father to his children, right? He thinks everything's a joke. It's a game. I don't need the healing. I don't need this. I don't need that. So the problem isn't Dr. Francis, it would definitely be Marcel because he thinks that everything's a game and he doesn't think that he needs fixing per se, kill me, right? Let me see. Maurice is open to improve his looks to others. Absolutely. Wait a minute. I see Maurice as open to improve his look to others. Yes, I agree. 26 watching and 14 likes. Hey, Tandra, we travel the same YouTube streets. That's right, honey. Get it together, honey, because I be in them bushes, honey. And sometimes I gotta pop in because it be too good for me to sit in the bushes. I gotta come the hell out and say, I see y'all, honey. I hear y'all. Y'all better speak the truth, honey. Speak the truth. So Maurice is more like, I see it. He said it. I can look at it now from a different perspective. And if it's hurting my wife, then I don't want to do that anymore, right? I don't want this problem. I don't want to do it anymore. But Marcel, on the other hand, it's a game. I'm going to say what I need to say. I'm going to do what I want to do. And this is just what. Oh, are you making noises like that? Okay. Hopefully he remain calm because I'm going to have to get my daughter to get him the hell up out of here. Okay. But anyway, so that's what I can respect about Maurice, that he's growing, and it appears that he's growing, and he's looking for a way to make his life less chaotic, and taking in accountability with what his wife is saying is bothering her, right? So Marcel, he they got Marcel on the phone, they late, he's like, look, we late. Oh, wait a minute, we meeting? Because of course, old girl didn't feel like it was necessary to give Marcel the whole deal of what was really going to happen. So she gave him a little piece because she knew he would back the hell out because she knows her husband. He doesn't want to hear the truth. He doesn't have no idea. Mommy, hi, how are you, sweetie? Welcome to the chat. Because we ain't sleep with you last night. To have a secret shoppers in the chat. Oh, is that what it is, Tandra? We seem to have secret shoppers in the chat, honey. Y'all better go ahead and introduce yourself. What you saying, honey? What you saying? So, anyway, getting back to Marcel, he didn't think, please hit the like button at the entry to support the channel. Thank you, Tandra. I appreciate you much. So anyway, he goes on to say that Marcel, like, oh, we meet with Dr. Francis. Is that what it is? So Latisha purposely didn't tell Marcel that they were going to go do this thing, called full counseling on this retreat, right? Although Marcel was no dummy, he knew if you got anything associated with Dr. Francis, let me tell you something, you better get ready for Dr. Francis to chew your behind up, honey, because Dr. Francis is no holds barred. He's going to get straight to the punches, and he's going to tell you what kind of sucker you really are, right? So that's why I don't understand, like, why. Now, here's the kicker, right? Tiffany fake working, okay? She's so busy. Let me tell you something. The moment that Tiffany sat down, it became real to her, okay? And let me tell you, although I think Tiffany is very fake, very, very, very fake. I can't do her at all, right? I sympathize with her. because not only is she stuck in a relationship where she has somebody which it appears that love her and love and want to be with her, she's stuck in her thoughts. Why can't she accept the love that has been granted to her, that is being given to her? Why can't she accept it? She's like, oh God, I finally got what I wanted. He's he's what I want. He looks at me like this, he gives me this, he does that, but why is it that I can't accept it? So by her saying, "Oh, my husband knows why I gotta go here, why I gotta go here," I already talked to him. I don't like how she takes the broomstick from him and sweep the floor herself, right? That's live all was when Knox pulled the Hennessy. Yeah, that's what they saying, Lee, that he pulled that dang going Hennessy out the dang going. I didn't watch it though. I didn't see it. I saw a little Empress radio, him pulling the Hennessy, but I didn't see him do it. I like skipped by it because it was too much, honey. It's a hard thing to turn around and watch Close All Lives. So you gotta like pick through it. Oh my God, get to the point. Everything is all dry and it's just too much for me. Okay, so I have to come back and come back in. Do I screen record? Do I don't? Is it worth it? Is it not? It was too much for me. But Knox was trying to let us know that his mom was alleged drunk. But anyway, honey, it's allegedly, in all of my opinion, I don't have no proof that she's a drunk, honey. But I'm just gonna say she stressed the hell out, honey, and she thought the Hennessy was the way out. And Knox was like, "Let me show y'all what my mom really down here doing over here in these Ohio streets. My mom getting toasty, okay?" So that's what I said. That's what I said. Please watch. It's so funny. I am Lee. I am. I'm gonna go back and rewind Emperor's Radio thing that she had played because I definitely missed it, but I saw her caption said it, but I was like, okay, where is it? Okay. So yeah, so back to the recap, right? So Tiffany sits down, it becomes really real for her. It feels like she's being suffocated with her thoughts and her emotions. So even when Lewis walk in the room, she's like, "Oh, I just finished up a couple emails," but she's looking at him like almost as if rescue me, rescue me. I'm suffocating. He knows that she's struggling, but that's his wife, and like he said, "I'm going to protect my wife." He knows that she's struggling. He knows that she didn't want to be revealed, or she didn't want to sit in the hot seat. So he knows, but he's not telling Dr. Francis that she's struggling, and this became reality for her, right? My heart bleed for her in that moment, right? Because I'm like, sweetie, this is going to be a long road. It's nothing like waking up on the side of somebody that you aren't in love with, but they fit your program, they fit your roster, they fit your schedule. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to lay on the side of somebody that I can't, I can't dream about, somebody I just can't wait to come home to, somebody that I dread coming home. I don't want to lay next to nobody like that. So that has to be a heartbreaking thing for her to pretend. And this is all my opinion. I don't have no proof that she loves him or not. This is just all my opinion. That has to be a heartbreaking thing to realize or to say that, man, I may not even love this man. I just might love the man that he is. And this is actually what I want, but he's not what I want. So I love the things that's attached to him, and I love the things that's coming to him. But that who he is somebody that I would have settled down for, right? So she's in the hot seat, and like I said, it is what it is. It becomes really, really real with her. Take it how you want. Marcel probably had the cursed Tisha out on the way to the retreat. Listen, sexy mama. Listen, let me tell you something, sexy mama. You can tell that he gave her the business, honey. And we're gonna get to her in 1 minute, but I think I missed the comment. Hold on 1 second. That death talk from Tisha was a detriment to whatever went on that travel to retreat. Listen, that's what sexy mama saying, Tandra. That's what she's saying. Out the way of the tree. Yes, I was about to get to that. You guys beat me to it. Tiffany looks like she's sneaky, and when Lewis walked into the room, she seemed like she got caught with a dirty act. Tanja, she was fake working. So I'm like, okay, I'm just finishing up some emails. Yeah, okay. Is anybody else there? Basically letting them know, like, I'm not coming the hell out. Anybody else there that want to sit in the hot seat? I ain't sitting the hell in the hot seat either. Yes, I agree with you, Tanja. Hi, Miss Nina. How are you, honey? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Lewis is a what? Wait a minute. I can't do it at all one time. Listen, brothers are cheaters and emotional abusive needed. I say more unless work is done. All those marriages are in trouble. Big trouble, Lee. Let me post you for a minute. Big trouble. Car ride cutting up. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Listen, they are in big trouble, Lee, because they are going to it pays, listen, it doesn't pay us anything to be fake, to reality. It doesn't pay us anything. It doesn't do us a disservice, a good service for us lying or manipulating ourselves to believe that our lives are something that is not. Sometimes you just got to pull the belt out and whoop yourself and tell yourself you are just in these streets wilding. You are in these streets looking very naive. You are looking in these streets looking very controlled. You don't know whether you're coming or going. Sis, whoop yourself, honey, before I have to take the belt and whoop you myself, right? So I think that's where I'm at with them. Tiffany doesn't want Lewis. She wants a baby for security. Say it again, honey. Sexy mama, you right about it. That's sexy mama. That's what they said. But listen, let's jump to Tisha and Marcel, right? Y'all see that car ride? She was so uncomfortable. She was very, uptight. She had her shoulders up, like, oh yeah, like, oh really? Well, we're on our way because, like, no, Tisha, y'all are on your way. Y'all had an argument prior to because he found out what it really was about. Because I'm not sure Maurice didn't tell him what it was really about prior to, and now he's mad as hell that you done dragged him over here. And he told you he don't want a dang on thing to do with Dr. Francis. He told you Dr. Francis ain't his cup of tea, and he'd rather not drink the tea. Okay, so that's what he told you, and now you pulling him the hell over here, and he's like, no, thank you. They saw her face when she got out of the truck. Plus, she couldn't muscle up tears at all. Oh my God, Miss Nina. She was struggling to cry. I was like, if she don't get this Pikachu out of here, okay, she better take it back to the bank, honey, because y'all know it's going to bounce, honey. I was like, now you know what? But what's his name? Marcel loved it. You know why? Because it gave him an opportunity to deflect from reality. He got a chance to act like he was supportive. She couldn't squeeze no tears out, and Marcel couldn't support her, not even in a fake rage, okay? He didn't even know how to support her fakely. He was so struggling with even, I know, baby. That looked like somebody was auditioning for something. Y'all looked at dumb as hell, okay? So I can only imagine what the hell is going on in your house, honey. You can't cry because he doesn't accept it. He tells you that you're being extra. You can't even support her because you feel like that's a privilege for you to support her because you only know how to support your side chick and not your wife. So that's all my opinion and none of my business. But I will say that exactly, Nina. You got a good point. I saw that. He was so happy that there was a distraction to take him away from Dr. Francis. So he's talking about Tisha just got her way. She lost a friend. And shout out to you, Tisha, because I know it's hard to lose a friend. But in the meantime, you couldn't squeeze tears out. I'm sorry. I don't know why. When your friend died, your friend that close, I don't know why you couldn't cry. But it's a little strange to me, okay? Marcel couldn't support you. He couldn't even hug you. He was rubbing your back all stupidly and stuff. I would have to turn around and tell him, get your hands the hell off of me. You don't even feel right rubbing my back. It feels kind of creepy because y'all know ain't nothing going on in that bedroom. That's all my opinion and none of my business. I digress. Ken Clark, hey, how are you? And welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Ladybug says, hello, Shar and everyone. I already hit the like button upon my entering. I understood the assignment. Thank you, Ladybug. I appreciate you always, honey. I appreciate you always. Nobody listened to Martel live talking and saying nothing. Say it again, Lee. What the hell he talking about? He had something to say. What the hell did he say? Did I miss it? Talking about, I'm giving this, I'm giving that. No, you hyped us all up for nothing. You wasn't giving nothing. You ain't give nothing. You ain't give us, you ain't tell me how do y'all like the show. Hell, we can get on YouTube and tell our own review. What the hell we going to tell our review to you for? You ain't nothing we want to see or even speak to. What the hell are you talking about? No. You hyped everybody up, talking about you got something to say to see how many people you can get on your live and epically fail. You ain't have nothing to say. It was boring as hell, Ken Clarkson. Tell him again. McGreechy, hi, how are you, honey? How are you? Welcome to the chat because we ain't sleep with you last night. We ain't sleep with you last night. 56 watching and 27 likes. Hit the like button. What you saying, honey? What you saying? Carpenter says, hey, Shar in chat. What's up, Carpenter? What's up, babes? How are you? Dr. Francis called all of them out. One by one, Lee. He said, what's up with you? Who wanted next, honey? Because I'm here for whatever. Whatever. All of that crying Tisha did was so fake. Exactly. Looking like the whole Pikachu. Girl, bye. I ain't playing with you. Don't do that again and embarrass me in my chat, honey, because we don't want it. We don't want it. Okay? And when she placed her hand on her face about, okay, then I was like, what the hell is this? Y'all should have edited this scene because it was so phony as baloney and I didn't like it, honey. Claudia, hi. How are you, honey? How are you? It was beyond boring. Yes, it was. They played us, hyped us up for nothing. So thank God they gave us them juicy old little lives they gave us prior to the premiere, honey, because it wasn't cutting it for me. It was very beneficial, but it wasn't cutting it. If I lost my really good friend, I would not be going to no couples retreat. Exactly. Because she feel like even that she doesn't even get a chance to grieve. You know what I mean, Terry Lynn? She has to be on this whole eggshell thing all the time. I'm familiar with walking on eggshells in your own house, right? I know that it doesn't feel good. Although this is in my current situation, thank God for deliverance. Thank God for what He has brought me from, what He has introduced me to. I thank God for it. But I am familiar with being with somebody that everything you do is always a problem. I am familiar with being with everybody, somebody that like you be sleep, you waking up out of your sleep like, oh my God, did I put the dinner on? Did I do this? Girl, it's a mess, honey. So I can really sympathize with Tisha to an extent. But the difference in me and Tisha was I realized it and I got the hell on out of there, okay? Tisha don't think it's a problem because Tisha is more fixed on the idea of being a wife and a husband that she misses the reality and the eggshells that she's walking on. It's not normal life to keep walking around on somebody's eggshells where you have to watch what the hell you say. You have to watch what the hell you do. You have to watch how many times you get up. You have to watch how many times, how you move, how you think, where you going, when you coming back. Hell, it's a hell of a shame, okay? But that's the difference in me and her. So yes, I can sympathize with her to say we're all human. We've been some places that we shouldn't have been. We've done some stuff that we shouldn't have did. But I cannot sympathize with somebody that's willingly able to stay in your mess, honey. You don't feel them eggs cracking. Your toes don't hurt because I know they pinching you through your sneakers, honey, because they sharp as hell, and you don't want to recognize it. So that's why my issue come in with you. If you let me counsel you, I can get you through it, boo. I got you. What you want to know? What you want to know? I just want to know what you want to know. I can help you. My soul might come knocking on my door, but it's all good because I can handle him too. What you saying, honey? What you saying? Lee says, right, Miss Nina. Like Keisha wasn't even crying. Like Keisha's wasn't even crying at all, Dora. How are you? Welcome to the chat, baby. Welcome to the chat. Facts to Terry Lynn. Facts. He hugged her to thank her for the fast thinking. Okay, Tandra, you're right about it. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby, because I didn't know what we was going to say. But thank you for thinking. I gotta see the thing. Did your friend really die? I don't want to say that he didn't or she didn't, honey. But I need to know. Y'all better not been lying over there, because y'all know y'all love to lie, honey. Y'all love to lie. Did y'all see Tisha fake crying? Yes, that's what we're talking about. With a washcloth instead of a Kleenex. I was hollering. Yes, we saw it. 70 watching and 31 likes, honey. Yes, y'all better hit that like button. Y'all ain't get with the program yet. Y'all need to pass the test. Hit the like button. Nothing but the rent is going on in that bedroom. Okay, the rent. Okay, not the rent. Extra smoke. I'm done. Happy Sunday, Slick says. What's up, babes? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Geneva, hi, Sharon. Chat. What's up, babes? How are you? Gardens now. Hi, how are you? He gives us the tea that his wine doesn't ship to Alabama. What is that what he said? Because I got on there late because I think I was I don't know what I was doing. But is that what he said, that his wine don't ship? Y'all play too much. I need to know because I got on there late, and when I got on there, he was talking about how he all bruised up and stuff, and he gonna be okay. And how did y'all like the show? And he wanted to go live during the he wanted to go live during the show, but he couldn't, because his reception where he was. I did see people in the comments like, "Where's Sheree at? Are you at the Shantae or what?" I did see people like that. They was like, "What the hell is the tea?" Because I was wondering too. Did I miss something? But clearly I didn't. I was just on time. Marcel confronting Tisha made me uncomfortable. Listen. Listen, I ain't even gonna speak on it. I can't slick. Listen, I can stay on Marceau all day long, honey. All day long. He basically on that live, that interview she did when he walked up to her, he was letting her know, read these cue cards. I tell you what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. Don't say nothing more, don't say nothing extra, honey. This is what you say. Nothing more, nothing less, honey. And then not only that, the whole thing about like, oh, he pits her and humiliate her and put fear inside of her so she doesn't be herself. When she leave from him, she gonna need some inpatient treatment because he's gonna do some damage mentally to her, honey. She is going to go through something, okay? Listen, mark my words, honey. I pray that she do leave him, but I also want her to get the support that she needs because she will not be able to do it alone. Y'all stupid. Nothing but the musky, dirty clothes. I can't. That bedroom is so small. I don't understand how they walk around with clothes hanging all over the doors. I don't know, sexy mama, but you're right about it. She pulled a what? Wait a minute. A Rittenhouse, Cal Rittenhouse trying to cry. Yes, y'all know extra smoke all the time, trying to pull it out. I can't even get it out all the time. Nobody wants that cheap wine Martel seller. I heard he doing refunds now. Is he, Lee? Y'all know what? I can't. I know that's right, Ash Sharp. Miss Ladybug, you know what time it is. I'm going to stay giving you pressure, honey. I'm going to keep it 110 with you. You want to know, all you got to do is ask. I'll give it to you raw down. Okay? I'll give it to you raw down. Can a person say something you guys might not like about your favorite person and not get banned? Oh, sure. As long as it's respectful, stay hungry. Let us know. As long as it's respectful, I think so. I think I can take I know I can take criticism. As long as it's respectful, I don't think that we're ever going to agree. We can always agree to disagree as long as it's respectful, because I love a good conversation. I forget the young lady that was here a little while ago going back and forth with us in the chat. And I had a conversation because I call it salt to the chat. It's salt added to the chat, and I love a good salty chat, right? So as long as it's respectful, hungry, say what you need to say, babe. I agree with you. Come on through. Come on through. Does anyone really believe Coleslaw moved back to Dayton, Ohio? I do not. I thought she said she didn't, Lee. I thought she said she just visited her grandmother. Correct me if I'm wrong. What about Carlos and IG and it ended not working well, having to go through Mel and Tisha could not come up. Carpenter, it was a hot mess, honey, on a cold day, honey. I was like, what the hell is going on, honey? But he said he's a producer, you know, and this isn't really his field, which makes a lot of sense, you know. And he's saying that I produce it, I don't do all the extra stuff to it. You know, I had people in place to do that. So this is like a foreign language for him. If Tisha mentioned how long they were married one more time, did you hear her when they had them legs tied together, slit, talking about something? I think we did good because we was married the longest. And so what? What does that mean? What does that mean? I think a person that's been married for 1 year can do it better than somebody for 15 years, because that 1 year probably did the work and the 16 years just jumped in between the loops. So it could go both ways, Tisha. It could go both ways. Stay hungry. It would take a mature person to not ban someone for speaking facts. Everybody's so into their feelings over facts. Yeah. She said she was there just visiting. She didn't. Okay, yes, that's what I heard too, Ladybug. Belle, how are you, honey? How are you? Hell, chill. Wait, hell, chill with wait a minute. What is it? Belle, I mixed it up. Hell, chill with Char. What you saying? Because you just mixed me all up. You know I'll be butchering the hell out of stuff in general, honey. Belle, what you saying? You trying to get me tongue tied over here, honey? Okay, Ladybug, I knew she was not leaving Huntsville. No, y'all know she ain't going far away from Martel like that. All right, guys, let's move on a little bit so we can move along, because I want to, finish this because I'm still behind on Love and Marriage. No, not Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop, and I want to do that on tomorrow so I don't fall behind any more than I have already done. So let's move along, and then I'm gonna jump back in the comments, okay? Because y'all know I can stay with y'all doing the comments all day, honey. So getting back, we talked about Tisha and Marceau. Fake confronting. He loved the interruption. If you ask me, he loved the fact that something was going to be to interrupt the pattern of Dr. Francis grabbing him by his neck, honey, and getting with him, honey. He loved it, if you ask me, because he knew he didn't want to deal with it at all, honey. But it is what it is, honey. It is what it is. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Martel and his mom was the next scene, honey. I love Miss Marlene. I love her, and I'm disappointed in her at the same time. I love her because of the relationship he has with her. I love parents. You know what I mean? I told y'all before, I have a soft spot for parents because both of my parents are gone. So whenever I see a relationship that can be built or fixed, or still have the opportunity to fix, I'm always like, oh, that's so cute. So that's the love part of it. I dislike the fact that she doesn't hold him accountable, and you can hold somebody accountable by loving them. So I think she thinks that by telling him no, don't do this, don't do that, it will make him push back from her because she knows he don't want to hear it. But he doesn't know how to accept her criticism while she's loving him. That's what parents are supposed to do. I love my son, but I'm going to correct my son as well. Whether he take heed or to what I'm saying or not, I need to tell him so that it can never be said that I didn't tell my son what to do better. You know what I mean? So they basically it's the last day of school and they're picking the kids up and the kids are so excited. This is what I didn't like. And y'all can take this to the bank, cash it, don't like it, whatever you got to do. It's my opinion. It's what I'm going to say. Did y'all hear how them kids said yes, sir, in unison? And y'all keep coming over here in Shar's chat talking that yin yang mess. Y'all heard them kids say in unison, okay? That's what the hell they said. Yes, sir. Y'all tell me they wasn't lined up in the military line. Who the hell talk? Y'all got people that talk to their kids like that? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Unless you like from the dirty South or something like that. I know they like that's how they do things like down like there. But them kids in the military line on a regular basis. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. Them kids was in unison. Yes, sir. Hi. Thank you. No, no, that's not a normal conversation. It was all like pre-recorded or something. That was corny as hell, honey. That was corny as hell. But say what y'all want to say. I digress, honey. I digress. Yes, sir. All in unison, honey. I was done. I said they trying to tell me them kids ain't got one leg on the wall, honey. The other leg down, the other arm down to the side of their pants. You know what I mean? The other hand on top of their hip, honey. Being asked questions. Them kids is in the military line. I don't care what nobody say. All my opinion and allegedly. I said what I need to say, honey. But I'm moving right along. Ladybug says, "At Slick, you ain't lying, cause I've been married for this many years. It's getting super old." Okay. Stay Hungry says, "At Lee, okay, I'm going to say it. I don't like Mel. Why? Stay Hungry. Why don't you like her? Tell me. Tell me more. I'm interested. I'm interested in knowing why don't you like her. Now I will be very transparent with you. I didn't like Mel for a short period. I don't know if I want. I think that's a harsh word. Stay Hungry. It's not that I didn't like her. I didn't like the way they was painting her to be. That's what the problem was, right? So I had to go do my own digging to get to know what was going on. I felt like before the last season end, I felt like they was painting her to be a person that um basically couldn't have a friendship, didn't know how to hold on to a friend, always thought that she was better, right? That's what I felt, but that was also what they was painting her to be, right? That wasn't who she was. So when I went and did my own research and I found out, some other stuff and how, she was extending hands behind the scene, Martel Electric, she was paying Destiny bills, she was doing this, she was doing that. And she wasn't broadcasting until somebody that she once extended her hand to gave her their butt to kiss. Then I gained a greater respect for her. Now, to say that I don't like them, that's the words you use. I won't use them words because I don't know them people, right? And I ain't sleep with them last night. So with that being said, that would require a whole lot of energy not to like somebody that I ain't getting them from, that I ain't nothing on, it ain't nothing to hell in me, right? So I can't say those words, but I can say the way they put her out to be in that last portion of that season, it put a dirty taste in my mouth. I had to get to know her for myself from what they allow us to see because we don't see everything. So I'm with you. I love the salt. I love the salt. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. Stay with us. Stay with us. I like it. Stay hungry. You okay not to like Mel, but save that same energy for the other fake people in the cast. Okay, good point, Lee. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yes, Ladybug, I am sick and tired of Tisha all day, every day, honey. All day, every day. It isn't shipped to 10 states and Alabama is one of them. What? How your own city ain't going to get it, Carpenter? I need to know, honey. I need to know facts about not shipping to yes I don't understand that. I need to know. I just be happy when Mel leave the show. Bell, me too, honey, because she is going to poop on him. It's definitely coming. Fact, Shar, he totally controls Tisha. Yes, he does, all day, every day. Good evening, Shar. Hi, Patricia, how are you? I didn't sleep with you last night. H-Town in the house. Hey, how are you, Patricia? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, babes. We ain't sleep with you last night. We ain't sleep with you last night. Garten now says yes. He stated the wine only ships to 40 states. Alabama is one of the 10. Wow. Oh my goodness. Is there anything he can do to fix that? Because I felt like how your home state ain't gonna get it. That is crazy. I don't like that. He didn't do his homework. Wow. Let me see. Lee says at Bell, Mel is out. This is her last redo. I believe so. Rodeo, her last rodeo of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I believe so. I don't think she's gonna give it much more thought. Did you guys see her last night? With her fashion on in the fashion week, guys? That was dope. I liked it. I feel like they could have gave her a little bit more stuff to walk with, but maybe that's coming later. Maybe we just didn't get a chance to see it. But I like it. Alabama should have been exactly number one state. How do you not ship to the place where you're from? That makes no sense. Martel and Miss Marlene rehearsed. Yes, there are lines like Marcel and Tisha. Yes. Did you have a good day? Yes, sir. I said, oh, hell no. It's a hell no for me. Did you notice when they were talking about the scene, he tried to pull her to him and she wouldn't move? The second time he did it, she potentially laid on him. Wow. I didn't, and I missed that one. Is that oh wait a minute, you talking about Tisha and Marcel? Yes, I did. She didn't because she was trying to get herself together and they should have took that whole scene out. But listen, y'all dealing with somebody like Carlos. Carlos is here for whatever. Carlos knew that was a bunch of crap. He couldn't leave that scene out because he already knew. He said, what the hell in the Pikachu is this, honey? He already knew that was crazy. One-on-one in the chat. What y'all saying, honey? Hit the like button on your way in, honey. And you decide to leave us, hit it. Don't do nothing, you know what I mean? Don't do nothing crazy, honey. Hit the button on your way out, too. But I hope that you stay here with us so we can chop it the hell down. Up, down, side to side, honey. We're going to say what we need to say, honey. It is what it is, honey. It is what it is. As Slick, I've been tired of her ever since Mel tried to tell her about pulling up on Marcel that her in denial but is so clueless. Yes. And even about the gym last night, she's talking about something. Carlos said 8:00 at night, and you heard Kimmy say, Maurice over there. So he ain't with him. So who the hell is he with? She like, I'ma stand by my man until y'all bring me some receipts. I saw somebody in the comments say, well, dang, she ain't nobody bring her receipts yet. Nobody gave them to her. Okay. She ain't think y'all was clear enough with y'all receipts, honey. Okay, so listen, it is what it is. Shar, give to the oven all review. Listen, I'm gonna give it to, wait, what you say? Give to the oven all review. What you saying, Bill? I'm gonna give them all the view I got, honey. I think I messed up my whole comment. Okay, I was listening and Shar called my name, threw me off. Okay, Ladybug, I'm with you, honey. It's all good, honey. Cause you know I butcher it the hell up, but I don't mean no harm to it. Speak your mind, stay hungry, free platform. Here you will never be banned. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. Not to defend. Wait a minute, let's get to the gritty. Dang. Here we go. Not to defend Marcel, but he is hilarious. Slick. Ain't nobody defending him. He's a clown. He's a straight clown, straight sucker, honey. He's a joke. And he is hilarious. And the problem that she be like, he's a clown. He does this. He's just a jokester. But some of that stuff that he's joking with is true. And you need to take it serious. So you have to be able to accept your husband for being the clown that he is, as well as picking apart what's true and what's not. So that's what I can't get down with her for. Slick, sometimes, yes, he is. Okay, got you. Martel can't ship in 10 states. That's what they said, Patricia. And number one state is Alabama. Sad case, yes. How don't you get your home state? Like, that's where you are. How does that happen? I know they dogging him over there on IG, honey. Probably Twitter, too. They did good because she knows not to do nothing with his approval. Say it again, honey. Say it again. Slick, it's not hilarious when you on the other end being controlled like Tisha is being controlled. She like it. I love it, Lee, because let me tell you something. She think it's no problem. She couldn't even grieve if she was supposed to grieve in that moment. She couldn't even properly grieve because whatever happened prior to that scene, honey, it showed. So I'm assuming he cursed her the hell out in that house, honey. He told her, "Don't you ever sign him up for something without the approval or his permission, honey." And he told you, "If you do, it's gonna be a serious problem." And you know he always threatening her with a divorce. And if you do this, if you do that, I'm gonna divorce you. I'm gonna leave you right here high and dry and send you back with your mama, honey. And you know she don't want that life no more, honey. So I'm going to say that he did threaten her to say he's going to divorce her as if he's number one prize and he's a God gift from heaven. No, the hell you ain't. Have you saw your back fat? Have you saw what you look like? Have you saw you got titties? Have you saw yourself? Don't be coming for her like that. I will violate a Negro, okay? So he ain't ready to ever have a conversation with me because it's a hell no for me, honey. If you want to control me, just make sure you a second looker, okay? Because I ain't even looked once. You ain't something I'm going to take a double look at. No, thank you. No ham, no turkey, or no bacon. I digress. It's over with. He cracks me up. She is just visiting. Okay, we got that one. She just visiting her grandma. That's what I thought. Baby Shark Teeth Marcel. I never paid attention to his teeth yesterday. So somebody made a comment yesterday, and I read it. I was like, wait a minute, do he got baby teeth? Y'all see how much I pay attention, honey? I don't even be looking. Thanks, just my opinion. Thank you. I thank you for your opinion. It's like Mel uses pieces from other people's lives to make her life a platform. It's like she will do anything to remain on social media. Okay, Lee, I can respect your opinion. and I'm saying that really in the most humblest way you want me to say it. I can respect it because if we all got on here and all had the same opinion, guess what? We wouldn't be real to ourselves. So I can agree. Like I said, I had my season because of the way they painted her out. And like I also said, that this is Mel's season right now. The next go around, it may not be her season, and somebody else might be in the sunlight. They just have to allow her, not just the cast, just the people in general, they have to allow her to be in her season. As long as she remains, because listen, if there is any ill intention that we don't know about, if there is, I don't think that it is, right? But if there is any ill intention that we do not know about, it will eventually come out. It will eventually show. So that's a thing that she has to deal with God. If it's so, we don't know it to be so, right? That's a different that she has to wake up and deal with that, right? So if she's doing anything malicious or anything like that, hey, that's the issue for her and Jesus. That ain't for us. And I say that for each and every cast member. You know what I mean? That's not for us. But I will hope that wouldn't be her intention. It doesn't seem that way to me, but you know what I mean? I'm not Jesus himself. So I understand exactly what you're saying. Lee, I feel you. Sorry, Shara, Miss Marlene. Is an enabler. Oh no, I'm with you 110% with that, Lee. I'm with you. She's an enabler. She is. I agree. I told you I love her because she's a parent, and I just love parents because I don't have any, right? But I believe she's an enabler, and I believe she don't tell him the truth because she's afraid of what she's going to hear, and she's afraid of him. She's also afraid of him, if you ask me. That's all my opinion, and allegedly, I don't have no proof of it, but I believe he put her in the military line too. Mama, don't say that, Mama. Mama, don't say that, Mama. You know you're gonna go stand up on that wall, Mama, and she go right on down to the basement. Continue to sip her wine, honey. It is what it is. Kill me when he smiles. Pretty brown eyes. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat because we ain't sleep with you last night. What's up, babes? What's up? Yes, sir, honey. I was like, oh no, the hell they didn't just say yes, sir, all in unison, honey. If ain't nobody see that, honey, no, that was a disgrace. I didn't like it. Slick, I feel sorry for Tisha as much as I don't like her. She looks bad out here being controlled. Yes, and that interview gave it all away, honey. She can't even say peekaboo or good morning without his permission. Did I tell you to wake the hell up and say good morning? Did I tell you to get up and say, children, get your stuff together so we can get ready for school? You wait for my approval. You wait for my approval. Girl, cut the hell up on out of there and free yourself, honey. Free yourself. Yes, I heard it made me mad. Yes, it made me mad too. I was like, them poor babies. I feel the same, Shar. She riding the fence trying to please him and still love Mel on the low. Exactly. Exactly. Let me see. Yes, absolutely, pretty brown eyes. He's a drill sergeant. A drill sergeant. Them poor babies don't know how to have a normal life. I agree with you. They don't know how to have a normal life, and it's sad to watch. Mel got it going on. Stop hating on that New York runway model. Y'all saw her, honey, with that pink, honey. She was like, I'm a freak anything, honey. Anything you want me to put on, I'm a freak it all day, every day, honey. Don't be feeding me no junk food, honey, because I'm here for it. And in order to do that, honey, I got to stick to the script. Stick to the script, honey. Sure, are you right? I try to be, honey. He got them programmed, okay? They was on unison. I said, oh, hell no. Cleo Blacktra, how are you, honey? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. What's up, babes? We ain't sleep with you last night. We ain't sleep with you last night. Can you share what pieces off or wait a minute, what pieces also Mel often uses social media for her brand? Okay, you guys are talking to Stay Hungry. Hopefully she's still here. She can answer that for you guys. Stay hungry. People like Mel, what you say may hold some weight, but she has it going on. Agree, agree, agree. Sexy mama, what makes you think I'm hating? Don't okay, stay hungry is still with us. Sexy mama, what makes you think I'm hating? I don't find things in people you don't like. Um, okay, stay with us, stay with us. Um, I don't I mean, I think we loosely use the word hating guys, but I do see not stay hungry because she's just stating her opinion, and that's all good because we all with it. I just think sometimes we just don't agree with some stuff. I don't know because social media for her is how she does her brand, and like that's the number one way to grow her brand and her products and stuff like that. So I think that she will have it no matter what. Unfortunately, this is the reality of it. Stay hungry, and I'm gonna try to keep it as simple and not so biased as possible. The reality of it is, Melanie is a woman that has been cheated on, has for a long period of time. She has accepted it over and over again. She had her breaking point. When she had her breaking point, her husband wished for the worst for her to fail. He felt like she couldn't make it without him, and he put every booby trap that you want to even imagine, and still going to destroy her. And the fact that she has not allowed it to break her allows her to be this great deal of light, a sunshine that it's above us. You know what I mean? God has His hand all over her, right? Because she's doing it now. Arguing with him back and forth when she feel like it, that's human. If she didn't, I wouldn't think she was human. But because she feels like it, sometimes you need to poke the bear, right? Sometimes the bear do need to be woke up, and so they can get that point across. However, this is her life, and unfortunately, this is what about 100 out of 400 women go through every single day. You know what I mean? If not more. Well, we know it to be more. I'm just giving like ratios, right? And this is what women are to go through every single day. She's just one out of that 100 that decided that I'm going to share my story and use my platform to do so. So while most women, and we were taught back in our day that what happens in your house stays in your house, she's just one of those women that decided that no, I'm going to share my story. I'm going to tell people what it really was, and people gravitated to that. So that's why I mean what I say when I say this is her season for her story. Tomorrow it could be you, it could be me, it could be somebody else, and all the shine is taken from Melanie, and that will be okay because her truth is already out there. So I hope that made sense. Stay hungry. Pretty good seeing you again. Let me say, okay, give you time, let it get the shirt. I got y'all, honey. I got you. Stay hungry. You are entitled to you feeling and your choices. Yes, for sure. Stay hungry. I don't think you're hating. Yes, I don't think it's hating either. I have met people that instantly don't like and don't even know why, just not vibing with them. You're good, but I digress. I love it. I love it. I love salt thrown in the chat, guys. For some reason, I love it. I don't like like too much salt. A little bit of salt ain't gonna hurt nobody because I love to have a conversation. That's what it's about. Stay hungry. You are going to get dragged in this group. Hey, sexy mama. No, they ain't dragging nobody. Gonna talk, okay? Marcel said he don't own Mel. No thank Wait a minute, no thanks. And if she's waiting for a thank you, she will be waiting. He's not humble at all. And he don't have to be because he don't have to even say nothing. If he never chooses to say thank you, she's still gonna be prosperous, whether he wants to or not, because that's just what it's been, and that's what it's gonna continue to be. Stay hungry said, I'm still with y'all with the salt and all, honey. Way too much. Okay, Mel made the platform work to her advantage. The other cast has the same opportunity. They have to stop focusing on Mel and focus on themselves. I agree. That's a good point. Live, laugh, and love. What's up, babes? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat because we ain't sleep with you last night. We ain't sleep with you last night. Listen, guys, we got to move on. We got to move on because we're going to recap this whole entire show, honey. All right, let's see. Let's see. We was on number 2. Let's get back up to number 3, honey. Um, Listen, let's see. Let's see. Who was we on? Business and left him. Listen, to be back to Tiffany. Tiffany left him to dry. You know what I mean? She left Lewis out there. She was gonna go handle her business. She left him out here to dry. Dr. Francis did not like that, honey. He was like, oh, she out here handling business, but she ain't gonna focus on the issues that sit in front of us. And he pointed out that Lewis has fear of not, he's fearful of speaking up because he knows that she's going to withdraw the very one thing that he needs from her, which is love and support and affection. And she struggled with that. You know what I mean? So Dr. Francis was on it like, okay, you don't have nothing to say. You're just gonna let her run up out of here and not address it. You're just gonna let her run up all over you, honey. Dr. Francis was like, oh no, 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 no. She's gonna have to make a choice. See, because she can't be in 2 places at one time, honey. He was like, either she gonna be here. She like, when I'm at work, I'm 100%. And Kimmy jumped in like, that's impossible, sis. And it is, because when you at work, them kids be calling. You got to be at home. You got to be at work. You got to get the job done. But you still at home thinking what you going to cook for dinner, what you going to do this. So, girl, we didn't buy it, honey. We didn't buy it, honey. But, she says that I'm with work when I'm with work, and I'm with my husband when I'm with my husband. But you always working. So when argue with your husband? And basically Lewis was saying like, look, this is the life I live. Y'all got to deal with her because I'm trying to say this on a regular basis, but I'm also going to protect her. So if humiliating her or putting her on blast or calling her stuff out is going to hurt her, I just rather not do that. But Lewis, you know what? You should get your man pants on and your man drawers on, and you should stand up to her. You know what I mean? Because just like you protect her, she needs to protect you from the heat that you're going to get from being a sucker and being less of a man and not being a man to stand up to your wife who's clearly not in love with you, who's clearly taking advantage of the relationship and who you are as a man, who thinks that you don't deserve sympathy and affection while she's supposed to get it all. So I'm just saying, can you tell us why you do that? I think we need to know. So if you ever want to, you ever want to come talk with Shar, come talk with me. I'll drop the link. We can have a conversation. We just want to know why you do that. We just want to know. Okay? Okay, we just want to know. Let me read about 5 more comments and get on to the next thing, honey. Let's see. AC Wilson says, Happy Chef Sunday. What's up, AC Wilson? How are you, honey? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, honey. We ain't sleep with you last night. Slick says, as much as Martel charged for shipping, he should hand deliver it to Alabama. Okay, honey. Stay with me, honey. Stay with me. Facts, Slick. The other cast members better step up. That's right. It don't take nothing to go out and get what she got, honey. She ain't doing nothing different than nobody else, honey. Y'all got to get with it, honey. I'm with you. Terry Lynn says, at Lee, I have also met people that I just don't vibe with and had a professor once tell me that it's no coincidence. We just don't know why sometimes. I got with you. Good evening, Cheryl. I didn't sleep with you last night. Cheryl Howard, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We didn't sleep with you last night. They could have gave her a matching shoes. Who had matching shoes? Y'all play too much. I can't. Fact, flip shipping costs more than the cheap wine. That's what they say, Lee. That's what they say. And Melanie comment last night about looking forward to another season is priceless. Wow. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. As to pulling away from Marceau, got you. Why I don't like Mel is because I was following her on Facebook and she kept saying what I was posting on my Facebook page. I blocked her. She blocked me, but still kept on posting my music. Um, my sayings. Okay, she kept posting your music and sayings. Okay, stay hungry. Wow. Okay. That's that's something that you experienced. We didn't experience that, so we wouldn't have the same insight on you, for you either. Okay. I'm with you though. I'm with you. You saying that this is why you don't like her. You have a reason to. We don't. I'm with you. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. I appreciate that. Some states, including Maryland, don't allow you to have alcohol shipped to you. Okay. I don't know nothing about that. Y'all know alcohol is above my pay rate, honey. I don't know nothing about it. Y'all are commenting, honey. Let me skip around a little bit because y'all know I be trying to not mix nobody, honey. Live, laugh, and love. She walking tonight. Yesterday, that company asked her to walk. Okay, live, love. I was like, can I get some more? Thank you for clearing that up, honey. Thank you. I appreciate you much. I thought it said the. Thank you. I love you, girl. I love you. I was like, that's all we get. Can we see a little bit more, honey? A little bit more. Sharon White, hi. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Martel said he did give Tisha receipts on her husband. You know he did. Y'all know he keep receipts. He probably got recordings because y'all know he be here for whatever. I saw somewhere that said that friend passed away and Tisha made a dedication to her in March. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And the retreat were shot starting in May. Tisha was lying because she was mad for tricking him. What? That sounds about right, pretty brown eyes. That sounds about right because she couldn't get one tear out. I was like, girl, you pick and choose. Take the whole thing down, honey. That sounds about right. Wow. Let me see. Let me see. Terry Lynn says Martel was riding Mel's coat, more so using Tisha credit, and Kimmy is the main supporter in her marriage. That's right. Talk about it, baby. Talk about it. Back fat. You know what time it was, Garden. Don't play with me, honey. You ain't here talking about you ain't going to say thank you. You need to go say, you know what? Say thank you to the gym. That's all the hell I'm going to say. Slick says, Shar, you absolutely cursed her out. I used to feel sorry for Tisha, but when she took pleasure in seeing Mel in pain, can't feel bad for her for sure. I got words for her all day, every day. I love for her to sit at the table with me, Slick. I had to let her know, boo, I've been where you are, okay? Been there, done that. But the difference is nobody was going to play in my face and I wasn't going to allow them to. You need to take that to your mama and allow her to cash the check because I ain't cashing it. I ain't got no intentions on cashing it. Now, who going to check me? Okay? Tell him again, Slick. Tell him again. Okay? Sexy Mama says, Ash Shar Martel should be ashamed. Did you all have a good day? Yes, sir. drill sergeant. Y'all know I was like, no, he didn't do the babies like that. All in unison. And you trying to tell me them babies ain't lined the hell up on that wall? Yes, the hell they are. Yes, the hell they are. I don't blame Melody for distancing herself from all of the jealousy. Yes, you have to. You have to. It will drain the hell out of you. You have to. Martel is showing a live video, and it's an old video because that is Mel's week with the kids, and Knox is with Ariana in Ohio. So what is his point? Wow, Patricia. Wow. Dang. Chilling with Shar, thanks for breaking it down and not being judgmental. Not at all, babes. I want you to stay with me as long as we can. We ain't gonna always agree. But right now I just try to make it as point, as powerful and make sense of it all, because my girls been rocking with me since they've been here. They spoiled as hell and I love them and they love me. But they also ladies that know how to have a conversation, as well as a few men that I have in the chat. They know how to have a conversation. I think they can actually, you know, try to understand both points of it. And what you explained was that my issue is really deeper than what we're dealing with here. So we couldn't see where you saw anyway, even if we chose to. But we thank you for throwing the salt to the chat, baby. Thank you, and thank you for staying with us. We appreciate it. Let us hit the like button. Thank you, Belle. I appreciate it. Stay hungry says that Tanger, why would you be a hater when I can produce facts? What do I have to hate on? Okay, okay, okay. Miss Nina is cracking the hell up, honey. She is cracking the hell up. Hello, Shara Chat. What's up, Mitchell? Welcome to the chat, babes. Welcome to the chat because we ain't sleep with you last night. J28, let me tell you something about yourself real fast, real quick, and in the hurry, okay? Let me get with you for a second, sis. Listen, you had me dying today. I was riding down the street buying my coffee, right? And I said, J28 ain't been in the chat. I said, I wonder if she's okay. I'm going to email her, right? I opened up YouTube while I was driving, and you said I'm going to have to agree with her on this, and you were saying all this stuff. Girl, spit my coffee out and everything. I ain't messing with you, sis. I ain't messing with you. As soon as you put it up there, I was screaming, okay? And I said, if she bring her butt in this chat tonight, I'm going to have to let sis know. Don't play with me, honey. Don't play with me. For everyone who hasn't already, can you hit the like button? Also, subscribe, share, and hit that notification button. Thank you, J28. I love you, boo. I love you. Thank you always. You too cute. Hey, Shar, what's up, babe? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I fast forward 90% of last night's show. Child, listen, it was a hot mess on a cold day. They got to give me a little bit more, honey. Although I love a peaceful walk, honey. I love it. Sexy mama, I made my last response. I can understand Melody's actions. Got you. A lot of women can relate to Mel. My ex cheated on me, yes, for years and found out after 2 years, but believed him and stayed until I couldn't anymore. That's it. When we tired and that camel straw back, the dang on the straw breaks the camel back, honey. Listen, we got to do what we do, honey. And it is what it is. It's a shameful walk, it's a hurtful walk, but you have to choose you at the end of the day. Don't play with me, honey. Go pitch your nut somewhere else where you wanted it to be. So you ain't even got to go ahead and try to cheat on me, honey. I'm gonna give you free range to do so, but you won't be doing me and her. That's a hell no for me. And I could take that to the bank of cash. You tell him again. Keisha Bless, what's up, babes? What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. For every demon, 5 blessings. That review blocking t-shirt was proof of 1 blessing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Stay hungry. I appreciate you much, honey. Guard is now. Mel mainly posts about her businesses and her kids. If someone asks her about the show or someone on the show, she responds. But for the most part, she doesn't talk about anyone. I agree with you. I agree with you. That's why she just made those hoodies and those sweatshirts that says, God bless you on your journey. God bless you on your journey. Go ahead, Melody, with yourself, honey. Go ahead, Melody, with yourself. Miss Nina, you really don't know how many tears she shed at night. I know she's hurt by everything and everyone that's coming at her negatively. Yes, 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 for sure. At Shar, no pity parties here. Tangent, quiet. Get on my nerves. Hotel, motel, every holiday in, he keeps his face in everyone, including Melody's friends. Okay, Queen? Okay, say it again. Charlene, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hey, everyone. Baltimore in the house once again. Say it again. Welcome to the chat. Tiffany and Lou need separate counseling next. Absolutely. I agree with you. Miami Gardens now facts. Okay. I wonder what they're going to do if wait a minute, if and when Mel leave the show. Nothing. What they doing now be dry as hell, honey. Um at Hungry, please know Mel telling her story is helping someone who is afraid to talk. Oh, I agree with you 110%. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hi, Latanya. How are you, sweetie? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Did everyone hit the like button and subscribe for free? Yes. Tell them again, Tanja. Tell them again. Let me see. Ladybug says, "Have a good one, everyone. I have to come back and hit the replay. My son cooked dinner. Yes, girl, go eat, honey, because it's a listen. Go eat because I get to my eat on, honey. Go eat. I'm with you, honey. We'll see you when you get back, honey, because I'm gonna go pick my daughter up also. And while I'm gonna go pick her up, honey, I'm taking y'all with me. So I'm gonna be low on the on the whole channel, but I'm gonna be here, honey. I'm gonna be here because we got more to talk about. 104 watching and only 42 likes. Hit it's okay to sit and read the chat, but hit that like button while you chilling, okay? J28, let them know, honey. Let them know. Um, Tiffany and Lewis gives an excuse better than no excuse. Okay, they are professionally. I mean, Queen, they are professionals. I will not be picking myself up. Let me see. I will not be picking myself up off the floor again today for the third day in a row. Catch you on the next live. Appreciate you, honey. Appreciate you much. Um, Miss Ann, hi. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, honey. That therapy scene may have been filmed in March. Got you, Miss Ann. Scott's 1.0 and 2.0 think they slick, deflecting exactly on their issues, focusing on Lou and Tiffany. I see what they're trying to do for sure. Stay Hungry is cracking the hell up, honey. She is cracking the hell up. Not even a drip. Not one, honey. Not one. I have zero sympathy for Tisha, disgusted A. And as for Marceau, aka Y, little beep, beep, beep. Stop it. I can't. Well, Knox is in Ohio pulling out Hennessy bottles out of area purse by, but Mel, he wants to jump down Mel's throat for every year. Talking about she's a good parent. Why was that even allowed? Did you see that? No, of course not. You turn a blind eye to the stuff that she do, but you always down Mel's throat. Talking about who's babysitting, who's not. Boy, bye. Find something else to do with your time. Find a hobby. Maybe you'll be less programmed and focusing on Mel. The kids are the only things that garners Martel positive intentions. Marceau absolutely cursed Tisha for setting him up on the retreat. Absolutely. Y'all know he gave her the business, honey. Her face said it all. And you heard Dr. Francis whispering, talking about she doesn't look happy. Her face doesn't look happy. 111 in the chat. You guys hit the like button, honey, because it ain't going to hurt you none, honey. And subscribe if you aren't subscribed, because I promise you won't be disappointed. What you saying, honey? What you saying? Tisha, two lies. Let me see. Lies. One was her friend. Then she said they had trouble finding a nanny. Exactly. Two different stories. Y'all think Dr. Francis ain't pick up on that? He knew about it, honey. He knew about it. He picked up on it. Let me see. Melody. All right, hold on. Melody children digress and are stripped of their strong sense of self-being with their father. Absolutely. They doesn't even get to be children because he got them all in unison, talking one by one, saying this, saying that. It's like, bro, come on. I'm tired of hearing you. Stop with these kids. They in trouble. Okay? Melody, go get them kids. Hold them in contempt of court, gun. Don't send the kids back. It is what it is. It is what it is. He's bringing sexy back. You're not going with me this time, bud. I'll be right back. My dog think he's supposed to ride with me. I kind of felt bad, but I don't feel like dealing with him right now. I don't feel like dealing with him. Let me see. Even the kids are jumping in the car, all happy, was programmed. Nothing about that whole thing appeared real to me. The mom, nothing. She sounded like a fake talking Martel. What you saying? He coaxed her? Miss Nina, he coached her. Okay. He was like, Mom, talk like this, okay? Talk like this. Because that's the only way it's gonna work. Talk like this, honey. I got you. Okay. appreciate you that. Okay, maybe that'd be my next thing. Somebody else on here told me I need to have like, coffee with Shar or something like that. Listen, when my hours like slow down at work, I would love to do a lot more on the social media end of it. You know what I mean? But right now, I got a lot going on. I even struggle with coming on here live because the kids always got something going on. And although I got two out the way, my younger ones are still doing a bunch of stuff. So when I free up my time and I like to give 110% to whatever I do. So whenever I do, come back to that part, I'm definitely going to try it. I'm definitely going to do it. It's only going to be up from here because you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Let me see. Veronica, hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We ain't sleep with you last night. We ain't sleep with you last night. As Shara allegedly Martel have to have a third party in the presence. What? Wait a minute. It don't say, woo, wait a minute. Let me get to a stop sign. Hold on, honey. Hold on. You telling me that Ashar Martel has to get, wait a minute. I got to read it again, honey. I got to read it again, make sure I understand. Ashar allegedly Martel had to get a third party in the presence of his time with the Eminem kids. Notice now Martel never had Sugar Mama present when he filmed with the kids. Wow. I didn't know this, but now since you said it, I'm going to pay attention, honey. I'm going to pay attention. Okay? I can't believe it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out why Marlene's pretending that she hasn't seen them kids when she know they all stay with her. When that's what I was saying. Even when he came to pick her up, why y'all knocking on each other's doors? Don't y'all live in the same house? Pretty brown eyes. I'm with you. What the hell is going on? Why did you act like he was knocking on the door coming to pick her up? Y'all all live in the same house. Stop playing with me. That was the bull crap for me. I'm like, okay, did I miss that? And that's what threw me off last time. That's what threw me off last time. Y'all was like, girl, that was her house. I couldn't believe he was washing dishes in his mama house and he tried to make it seem like he was washing dishes in his own house. I couldn't believe it. I said, y'all put a lot of time and energy into these scenes, honey. But tell everybody that you an old man living at your mama house because you ain't got the sense Jesus equipped you with. Tell everybody that. I didn't see any tears from Tisha. Marceau probably cursed Tisha out on the way to the retreat. Yes, he cursed her the hell out. Kanisha, hi, welcome to the chat, babes. Welcome to the chat. Y'all know he cursed her the hell out. She might be too drunk to remember Pretty Brown Eyes. Look, it might be so, honey. I was married to a narc pastor and left after 30 years in 2020. Wow, Mitchell. You need to hit me up on Facebook. I would love to hear that story. If you guys are not following me, by the way, on Facebook, I'm Healthy Living with Shar. And I do interview live people there that's had a story and been through something, and God has given them the grace and the ability to live past that situation. So you guys should jump over there. If y'all want me to know the story, y'all want me to interview you, honey, I'm here for it. I'm going to ask you all the right questions, honey. We're going to get to the gritty. But listen, that's another story for another day, okay? But yes, if you want to follow me over there, go on over there. I'm on Instagram and Facebook with Healthy Living with Shar. So check me out over there, guys, okay? But listen, back to the script, honey. It is what it is. Let's see. I don't know where my child at, but she better come on out here. Maybe she don't know I'm here. Let me see. I felt so ashamed because my neighbors and co-workers know my ex-husband was cheating and didn't say a word. I can only imagine how Mel feels. Wow. And it's crazy when everybody around you know what's going on but you know what I mean? And it's just like, dang, nobody, but you know what? Some people are like, I don't want people to know my business, or I don't want to feel like I'm in their business. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Super sticker. Appreciate you much, babes. Appreciate you much. But it's a shame when everybody around you know, but they don't know how you're going to perceive it. So they're always, like, they're like, dang, I wonder, does she know? And everybody whispering and talking about you, but you don't know. It's a shame. or sometimes the family helped them. Do you know what I mean? Sunshine 488. I could smell Marlene through the TV smelling like a pack of cools. Okay. Thank you for your $5. I appreciate you much, honey. I appreciate you much. Pretty Brown Eyes says that's why I feel that. Wait a minute, let me go back up. Let me say, Miss Nina says at Pretty Brown Eyes, that's why I feel that whole scene was programmed and fake. His mom bouncing up and down like she haven't seen them in months. Exactly. But I couldn't believe that. I was like, what is going on? I stopped watching Belle when Wanda went wild. Okay, J28. J28 said, I ain't got no time for the stupidness, honey. No time. Miss Marlene needs to eat and stop drinking so much, allegedly. Yes, do something, honey, because you know, I ain't even going to speak on it. That's somebody's mom. Nope. Y'all ain't going to get me chopped up tonight. I'm trying to see Jesus, honey. No way. Cleo Blacktrim at J28, don't behave. Go all the way in, honey. Blatcher say, I encourage you. Do what you need to do, honey. All lies at Miss Nina. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you, J28. I appreciate it. As sure, I am a mod on another channel running now. We'll pop it in and out. Yes. Okay, no problem, babe. Do what you do, honey. I saw you over there on I want to say Carmel Rail channel. I was like, look at my boo doing what she do. Appreciate you much, honey. Appreciate you much. Listen, guys, I'm going to grab my daughter. I literally will be back in 10 minutes. But I want to make sure that I am on to the next chapter of this. If you are here and you have not hit the like button, please do so. We got about 5 more areas of this to recap on, and I'm going to come back because I want to finish for tonight. And then tomorrow I want to jump into the next content. I don't want to fall too far behind. Give me 10 minutes and I'll be back. Make sure your notification bells are on, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right. Bye-bye.